Given that over 90% of my investment portfolio is invested in XRP, I became obsessed with learning about the complexities of its technology as soon as I finally understood the essence of XRP. My mind was blown away. When I first invested, I thought I understood XRP and the underlying technology of Ripple, but as I began to peel back layers and investigate things I hadn't before, I started to find answers to long-standing issues regarding RE, and this trip led me to many more questions. Every response was more insightful than the last, encouraging me to learn more about Ripple's technology. The information I've learned is, to put it mildly, quite emotionally arousing and presents an even more promising picture of XRP's future than I could have ever dreamed. Although my approach to cryptocurrency investments has always been consistent, the new insights I've received are forcing me to reevaluate my XRP strategy. I'm excited to discuss these revelations with you in this video, which follows my path from my early ideas about XRP and Ripple, how those ideas changed over time, and how I finally answered the urgent question that brought you here. How much higher can the price go? Operating a liquidity hub and facilitating cross-border payments are Ripple's two primary areas of concentration. When I first started using XRP, I thought it was a more affordable option for international money transfers than traditional, inefficient, and expensive services like Western Union. This was because I was a private user just like you. As time went on and Ripple highlighted how useful it is for institutional transactions, my viewpoint changed and I began to see the importance of this. Beyond personal use, the idea of enormous sums of money passing through XRP thrilled me because I considered the possible impact on its value. However, a closer look showed that XRP's involvement in transactions is fleeting, lasting only a few seconds. The payment procedure on Ripple is like seeing a financial symphony in a movie. A sender in the UK wants to send money in British pounds. The pounds are converted into XRP first, which is then sent to the recipient's XRP wallet. Once there, the XRP is converted into the recipient's local currency. Amazingly, the entire transaction takes only 3 or 4 seconds to complete with very little fees. Imagine a bank integrating Ripple's technology for its transactions, moving billions of dollars using XRP. At first glance, one might think this would send XRP's price soaring, but since XRP is currently only worth a few cents, funneling billions of dollars through XRP in a matter of seconds would cause a rapid price spike followed by an instantaneous return to its original level. Such volatility is neither desirable nor sustainable for Ripple's objectives. Their goal is not to have unstable prices. The market must remain stable for large-scale transactions to avoid upsetting the balance. The price of XRP must be strong enough to withstand large fluctuations without experiencing undue volatility. In other words, it must have qualities similar to those of a stablecoin. David Schwartz, the brains of Ripple, clarifies this with an engaging analogy picture trying to use Bitcoin at its peak value of $1 billion to buy a $1 million house. Purchasing enough Bitcoin to complete the transaction would cause the price to rise, only for it to fall when the seller converted the Bitcoin back into fiat currency. The price movement would have been so severe that using Bitcoin for such a purchase would not have been feasible. But now that the value of Bitcoin has surpassed $10,000, it is now possible to purchase $1 million worth of it without significantly impacting the market. Because of the increased price, larger transactions only require a lower percentage of the overall Bitcoin supply, which makes valuable assets more appropriate for large payments. This idea is essential, particularly in light of the possibility of high-value cryptocurrency transactions. What this implies for XRP's potential pricing in the future and its capacity to function as a transactional currency intrigues me. According to David Schwartz's observations, a huge price increase is necessary for XRP to operate efficiently on a broad scale. Even though it was only $100, financial exchanges view this as a massive Bitcoin transaction that might significantly influence the market. Apply this reasoning to the current valuation of XRP. Such a transaction would cause a comparable disruption to the market, highlighting the fact that XRP is not a useful currency at this pricing. This insight piques my interest and increases my enthusiasm for XRP's future. Evolution, it keeps me up at night to think about the possibility of XRP becoming a currency that can be used for both regular transactions and as a middleman in large financial exchanges. Understanding XRP price stability during transactions, even if held for just 4 seconds, is a necessary first step in making it a viable payment option for the general public and large institutions. A two-pronged strategy is needed to reach a price that supports XRP's use as a widely used currency. First, it discusses how common people can use Ripple technology to shift currencies quickly and effectively as XRP rises in value. Its usefulness grows, enabling a wide range of transactions from payroll procedures to regular purchases like flowers or even chocolate croissants. For those who are unfamiliar with this delicious treat, I strongly suggest researching it. Shortly, we'll find ourselves utilizing XRP and Ripple technology in transactions without even realizing it. To better understand this concept, let's look at Uber as a case study. The complexities of these transactions, which are essential for institutions, will work quietly behind the scenes and be invisible to the average consumer. This seamless integration is part of a larger vision where the transition of XRP's price from its current state to a more stable value plays a critical role in encouraging institutions to use the XRP they possess for more cost-effective transactions. Uber handles payments globally, with drivers finishing rides, being paid, and earning ratings. Traditionally, banks that collaborate with local financial institutions handle these transactions, particularly those that are cross-border slowly and expensively. This is where Ripple's technology can completely transform the process. Uber reduced costs significantly by proactively purchasing a significant amount of XRP at a value below the market rate. By passing the ongoing fees associated with converting currencies to XRP for each transaction, Uber effectively owned the XRP, cutting their transaction fees in half and taking advantage of the already low cost of using Ripple's network. While I'm still getting my head around some of these concepts, this model requires that institutions and central banks maintain substantial quantities of XRP to offer liquidity, as well as the economic benefit of having transaction fees. The fundamental idea is clear: institutions holding XRP for payment settlements will not only use these tokens temporarily, but will hold them in anticipation of the widespread adoption of Ripple's technology. If even a small percentage of international institutions start using Ripple, the demand for XRP could soar. This strategic accumulation could drive XRP's price to unprecedented heights. Skyrocket, creating a new ecosystem in which choosing not to use Ripple's network may force you to use more expensive and inefficient payment methods. This paradigm shift makes a strong case for the widespread use of Ripple technology by highlighting the potential for significant cost savings and efficiency gains. However, this revelation raises an important question that prompts further investigation. If the potential for cost savings and efficiency is so clear, why haven't more businesses started amassing substantial amounts of Ripple capital already? This question prepares the audience for our next discussion, which will explore the factors that may be influencing corporate decisions about the strategic accumulation of XRP and the adoption of Ripple's technology. Please keep in mind that I am not a licensed financial advisor and that the information presented in these videos is solely for entertainment. I always advise viewers to do their research and consult with professionals before making any financial decisions.